Oh, guys and girls, it is a great day today. And I do mean that literally. I was just doing something here. I figured I'd give you guys a shot at what I'm doing. It's just a simple little, just a plain as day triac circuit. Dimmer switch, triac circuit. And looking at the PCB, this is the inductor. This is the inside. This is the metal ferrite. It'd be ferrite powder, I am guessing. Not positive. In the core here. And then I got my turns. The inner is 23, middle is 23, outer is 20. And about the same squeeze them as with the digital caliper to make sure the size was right. So I am winding it right now, and I figured I'd give you guys just a quick shot at what I'm doing here, and it's so much fun. I had to let you guys in, but yes, that's what we're working on. So I'll get this moving along and show you updates and let you know. As you can see right here, it's coming down to the end. Try to show you more. Bang. Now I'm going to head that one back. Perfect. Now make sure I count that. I should be right, but double check. Now I don't want to be making it up or fibbing you guys. I am 2 lines short on the inside. However, it's more critical for me to finish with about that much left. About 5 inches. Well, it's wrapped around there. About 5-6 inches left. So it's kind of somewhere in between. Like I said, I'll show you. It's a really simple circuit, little triac circuit, and it looks so good. Then you get down in one spot, and one little hump just makes it look like a hail. Now it's coming together, and obviously this will put you to sleep, and I'm not trying to do that to anyone, so let me now just little tidbits that I kind of do to help. First, I already sanded this end of my copper, so that's ready to go and to be soldered. Now this end, I got the, I thought I had the end wrap. Yes, I do. I have the end how I want it. And I'm just going to put some super glue on the end just so when I'm maneuvering it, it doesn't fall off the end. And in turn, make me a little bit angry. Get a little glue going. And I recommend anyone, anything you can do to help you with this. If you got a little bracket you can put it in to wind it, drill, anything. Use it, because this stuff is, it's tough. It's very tough. Like this super glue is really gonna make me look swilly. Alright, here we go. Oh, I can't even squeeze it. Ow. Come on. Are you serious here? Alright, I'll cheat. I'll grab the easy open one. Just a couple dabs just to hold the end and hold it in place. The super glue will cooperate. That doesn't seem to be. Not tonight. Very well prepared, I tell you. We've spent hours preparing everything just so it's just right, as you could tell. That is not professional at all means, and I do really need to work on that. And I will. But right now, focused on really struggling here. What in the hell is going on with this thing? But anyways, yeah, it's just a little dimmer. The plate is off it. That's it. Just a front rectangle plate for mounting it in the electrical box. Okay, come on now. Oh my god. Sometimes you'll get these darn things and they will just slide all in and out, all over the place. The metal will slide on your coil wrap. This one's actually cooperating quite nicely. Wish my glue was doing the same. Alright, not playing that game. Get a new one. Alright, that was heading down a nasty, nasty road. I hate messing with glue when it gets like that. I've had them break open on me, get all over my hands, and just about stick my hands together. And one not so brilliant of a time, I was biting the top to twist it off or something, and it was just right there. And no kidding, if I didn't get it in my mouth and my side of my mouth and lip, and my lips were, I was doing everything I could not to seal them together. And I was spitting out super glue. It was like stringy because it started hardening because of the saliva in my mouth. It was awful, awful, awful stuff. I mean, you could smell it, so you could just about tell how, you could taste and smell kind of, yeah. Yep. It tastes what it smells like. Hey, super glue. Just put a little blodge there. And this is enamel coated wire, for anyone asking. That is important, otherwise you just have a live short in your circuit here, which wouldn't do much of anything except for burn up. Alright, I'm going to let that sit for just a minute so it lets that cure up. I can get the glue out of my hands and not dump it somewhere where it doesn't need to be. Glue has a way of doing things like that. Oh boy, this thing's he's getting a little squirrely on the end. And in an act of stroke of pure geniusness, I have my greasy chicken greased up hands all over this, so now I can't hardly hold on to it. Freaking Geniusness of the Year award. I am officially nominating myself. Bing! One nomination. So, rolling back down to the final end. Whoop, whoop, whoop. And I end up pointing out the same as this one. Just right here. And should be, like I say, I want to have about that much wire left. Well, if I show you. Maybe a little less, maybe a tad more. Depends how it winds on. It does get harder, obviously, the more wraps you go and the lines you got, the bumps and everything else, but I really screwed on the pooch on this one. The grease is just put me over the top, I think. That just sealed it. I gotta try to take these bumps out without. I want to be delicate with this wire because you don't want to strip the enamel that's on it, an enamel coating. If you do, you can fix it by putting on enamel or lacquer. I always seem to use lacquer for some reason. It seems to work better. I've even used poly before, but poly's tough sometimes. It takes a long time to dry. With metal for some reason. Oh, this is going to be the last. Yeah, I'll have to straighten this one out. But the big thing is I want to open that up, show you guys what we're looking at as far as circuitry. And it's not nothing real impressive. It's a dimmer. Almost like a snooze button. But there is something to be learned about it. Because as we know, it is an AC circuit. It is a dimmer, a triac circuit. Let's get this thing opened up. That's nice. I just sharpened this too. It's always good to use your sharpest. Nah, I can see that ending badly. Very badly. As you can see here, I removed it from pointer. That's pointer. Oh, you kidding me? Right, something I don't want to dwell on, but I wanted to go into quickly with you guys is a triac. And a triac it is basically like an SCR, a silica controlled rectifier. However, the triac current can go both ways, from MT1, main terminal 1, to MT2, main terminal 2, vice versa, all in reference through the gate voltage, depending on what that is. When it allows it, there's enough current for it to start conducting. So it can go either way, and that's what's very critical with the triac as far as doing AC switching. Because again, a dimmer, all you're doing is taking your sine wave, and you're chopping it somewhere. And if you're halfway on, you're not quite halfway, but once you kind of hit near the peak, it'll be chopping it on really hard. And it's usually, I gotta get into this. It gets really complicated, even beyond my scope, but is what ends up happening. But I'll try to just leave the triac for you. If I could do maybe one per video, maybe I could get people to kind of learn them as they go too, instead of feeding them a whole bunch of different things. Basically, yeah, that's the worst looking sine wave I've ever seen in my life. Struggling. But anyways, yeah. So here's your reference 0 voltage, and this would be your negative down here, negative voltage. Here's your positive voltage. Make sure I'm in screen. Oh, good. Now is what happens. You're halfway to 3/4 of the way on when you turn that dimmer dial. Is what happens is you're turning on right in here. For the rest, that would be the falling edge. Okay, so this right here. And then when you come to this one, the same thing. Wham, it turns on, and it turns on sharp and hard, because that's not true RMS voltage. That is your max peak voltage. So that's going to be your us in the States 120 times was it 1.414. So it's like 160 is somewhere right around here, which is your max RMS, peak RMS is what that is. But this would be your falling edge, okay? Because obviously your sine wave is falling. Rising edge is just the opposite. It's actually a lot smoother, because it comes on right when the sine wave is just starting to ramp up, so it can slowly start pushing that voltage. Again, this is 60 hertz, 50 hertz, so you're looking at, what is it, 120 times or 100 times a second. This is going positive, negative, flip, flop, flip, flop, flip, flop, very fast. So that was way more than I wanted to get into. I hope I didn't confuse people. I am sorry if I did, and I will work on that. I was struggling here getting this in. I don't even know. I just know that was burned when I got it, so I don't even know how good this circuit is. But I can tell you it's been cooked. Quite obvious signs there. Let me bring it up here so you guys can take a look at it. It's got traces just burnt right back. If you look right here, That's a whole trace burnt right back. I'm just going to flux it. Shave it back just to clean it up, clean off the carbon, flux it good, and resolder it where it, where it broke here, the patch. Solder it back together and see if I just can't get it working. This is nothing I'm going to use or anything like that. I actually would like to dissect it, save the triac out of it, because I got what is it, a car battery charger with the boost circuit that I could use it for if the voltage, actually not even voltage, if the amperage equates right. I'm having trouble looking it up. So, but anyways, yeah, that's falling edge. Let me write that so no one gets mixed up. This would be leading edge. It comes on here and then kicks off midway point. And if you're at quarter, it would be here. It would be about quarter of the way up. Usually it's not like a linear with dimmers. A lot of times you're turning the dial, you turn it, and we'll say about sometimes like halfway, and all of a sudden, bing, it's on, and it's like halfway on instantly, and then you can ramp it down, and then sometimes we'll even start chopping on, and they do all kinds of funky things. It's kind of if you ask me, it's kind of a hack circuit, a little bit of a hacky circuit, but it is what it is. So yeah, this would be like, if we turn the dial, I'll say on a normal dial, if we just turned it halfway, a little more than halfway, it's on and it's lit, and this would be leading edge here. And again, this is our positive wave. Now our wave goes negative, my awful wave. Now again, this would be leading edge because it's the leading edge of our wave. So, and again, this is the falling edge. It's falling down, going back towards the ground, or 0 volt line. So I hope that helps. And let's get this soldered in. And I'll try to patch this up quick for you guys and see what I can do with it. Right here, obviously, them 2 trays. I'm gonna lay them in there, clean that carbon off where it's been burnt, because it is conductive now, and it'll just flash over again if I put any juice to it. So, oh yeah, I hacked away at it pretty good. I slabbed the wire on there, as you can see. Right here, a little jumpy, because it was carbonized underneath, and it would not accept solder. Would not, and I would have to scrape it off more, because it was still burnt. I just jumped it. Anyway, this is honest. Well, it's never a toy, but it is in my eyes. I'm sorry. What the hell? It's just something dumb I'm trying to get working, and I figure, what the hell? Camera's here, might as well flap it on quick and drop a horrible sinusoidal wave and a triac on post-it notes. But yeah, this is a horrible video. I would give it definitely give me a thumbs down on this one. It's a shit video. The super glue fiasco. Not being prepared. I definitely deserve failing grades. But anyways, we're gonna try it. Maybe the whole thing will detonate and you'll see me scarred next time. Who knows? But anyways, we're gonna bang away here. See if anything comes out of this thing. Take a look. My board's got some. It's definitely had some heat through it. You can even see back in how dark the board is back in here. Yep, heat under the inductor. Let me trim them leads. So I did get the inductor in and eventually soldered. I got the legs to take solder. I always struggle. I always sand on the legs, and then I burn the legs with the lighter to burn off the enamel. And I still struggle with them. But that's what I do. Alright, and test meter in my meats. We are at AC think we can even pop up some frequency on this thing. It's just gonna pick up a simple 60 hertz. That's what it picks up all over here, especially with fluorescence above my head and that. Oh, my clippy clampies. Get these on dum-dum post 1, dum-dum post 2. It's AC, so positive, negative don't much matter. Okay, thought that was a cold solder joint. And we will introduce DOS switch. It's off currently. Alright, dim bulb on. Bang. Nothing yet. Contact on. Oh, you know what? I'll bet you I'm struggling because I don't have a true RMS meter. I still could do frequency though. How would I do it? Hertz. And that's hertz percentage. That wasn't right. AC. Hertzies. Nothing. I thought this was a true RMS meter. I guess not. I thought it was a 2000. Grab my other one quick. Clippy clamp. See what we can get when we hook to this. Dim bulb is off. What the hell was I just doing? Something don't seem right. I'm gonna have to look back at this video. I think I had a major foo-fa there. Woo, major foo-fa. I don't understand this, where I'm supposed to hook. That's in. Where's out? Out would be the dimmer, which was the wires. The wires would have ran. Yeah, bang and bang. Hello, so where's in? Oh, my head's getting sore thinking about this. Alright, whatever. Flip it on. Check the legs of them phosphate. Do this. Try not to block the camera, but I can't help it right now. Didn't like that. That's short. Well, make sure we got wattage here. 123.5 through the dim bulb. Through the dimbo. Let's give that old chap a little sweep. Even smaller? How small these guys go? Potentiometer is brutal. See if I got anything going on here. What am I doing? I'm dropping voltage here. Actually, there you can see it's Alright, good. I don't know. Everything's getting awfully confusing. I'm sorry, guys. Give me a middle finger for this video. It's that bad. Give me a F off. I totally accept it. I agree. I deserve it. I'm gonna give that thing a whiz. I'm done. I'm done. See if I can detonate it. See, I want to see the potentiometer. What is the deal? It's coming out. Doesn't make any sense. I can't find anything. You find a triac circuit, that's it. I can't find anything on that chip. A triac. What the hell does that say? Power? Come on, get on. My eyes are shot. Everything's shot today. It's a big shot and mess. So, coming in here. Bang. The inductor looks like in parallel. Bang in here through capacitors. Coming across. So we should be to here. It's the bottom. The bottom is just touching the middle tab. The middle tab's tagged there. These two are separate then. Bang and bang. What if it's dead? Try to give the circuit a little help. Just needs a little boost. Doesn't make sense to me. It's got to be coming down through. That one's coming. Is there another solder joint or something I'm missing? I want to unhook it. I want to see if that, make sure. That's... Food's getting cold. I'm getting pissed. Nothing. It doesn't act like anything's going through this. Through my fancy inductor that I made. Well, tell you what. I'll test the switch quick. Man, I cannot figure out how to use this meter because it's sitting in front of me instead of hanging out here. Isn't that a horrible excuse? So it's like the center pin is in the middle there. But it's so just strange with this potentiometer here. The little one. I don't know what the hell it said. That would help, maybe. Probably not. What do you say? P1 her Spain. P1 her Spain. It is such a strange deal. Such a strange deal. Let's see what happens here. Across this, if I get any. $50K. $670, $80, $90, $93 all the way. Back it down. I hope you guys can see that. My hand's twisted up here. This is the shittiest video on YouTube for the frickin' this week. Get the piece of fucking shit in the mail award. The shittiest video of the week. After a year, I'll have a pile of them in the corner. Big time goals. Come on. Oh, we're down to nada. We're down to dead shirt. Right? Yeah.